Hello and welcome to Golden Wings Angel Card Readings. We are working our way through the last sign that we have for our life purpose and career readings, and that would be Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And these readings are for the months of July and August 2017. And as I've noted on my other videos, I have already done all of my praying and asking my spirit guides to help me during these readings and my shuffling off camera, so that for the time being anyway, when I come on to give you your readings, then we can get straight to the interpretation of them, and that way you're not kind of stuck with me for 30 to 40 minutes while I shuffle cards, and sometimes it takes me that long just to make sure that I get the right cards for your each individual sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So to recap, this is Pisces. This is your life purpose and career for July and August 2017, and it's Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I have four card decks that I'm pulling from actually. I have the Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and then I pull a single card from the Life Purpose Oracle deck, and I pull a single card so that we can get some input from the fairies. I've pulled a single card from Healing with the Fairies by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so let's go with your reading. On the top row, which is the Archangel Power Tarot, we have the Three of Ariel on the far left. Get the glare out there. In the very middle, we have the Six of Michael. And on the right, Major Arcana energy of Leap of Faith. On the bottom row, which is our Oracle card, our Angel Tarot cards, we have Four of Water, more Major Arcana, 14, Balance in the middle, and Six of Air on the right. As I was shuffling, we also had a jumper that came along for the ride for this reading for you guys, Pisces, and that is Air of Fire, which was really kind of riding right next to the Six of Air, so we're going to read those two together. On the bottom of the decks, for the basis of the readings, for the underlying influences, we have the Peace card, 13, another Major Arcana card, that's 3 in this reading, and the Seven of Earth. Okay, so that you can see how I see these rows when I'm looking at them. We have the Three of Ariel, and then the Six right in the middle, and then the Leap of Faith. And if you can see here, the Leap of Faith is looking right at the Six of Michael there. Look at they're facing right at one another. They have a really good connection there for the two cards. And then on the bottom row, we have Four of Water, Balance, and Six of Air. Balance right in the middle, and then don't forget that we had a jumper card, Ace of Fire, really attached to that Six of Air. Okay, so first thing, Pisces, that we'd like to talk about, or I'd like to talk about, is the card here. It's a Major Arcana energy, the bottom of your deck here for the basis or underlying energy. This is a pretty big card, And it's a card that lets you know that something is ending. It's an ending card that has an inherent beginning in it. That's why I wanted to start the reading here, because as far as career or life purpose, something is the basis of the next couple of months for you here is going to either come to an end or is ending. And in that ending, if you can work through it and find peace with it, you'll have a new beginning right off the bat. And I know this, and I can say this with some assurity, because in the future position, we have the leap of faith, which is a new beginning. I mean, that's exactly what this card is. The text on it is, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy, and it's promising beginnings. And also because attached to that Six of Air was Ace of Fire energy, which is also passionate, brand new energy. And the text on that card, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. And so really, even though this card is a challenge card, it has some challenge energy to it, because it's very hard to let go of things or to have something get to a point where you realize that it's not working and it needs to be let go of. This reading here is also telling you that you have some very strong new beginning energies as soon as you can get to this place. The text on this card reads, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Okay, so there's some kind of ending coming up. That doesn't always mean a physical ending either, by the way. This could be emotional, this could be spiritual, this could be deep inside you. You could have a job or career or just be on a life purpose where you just say to yourself, this isn't working anymore. This needs to stop and go out so that something new can come in. Okay, so don't worry when you see this card that this means, physically that, a job has to end or something that you've started has to end. It only ends if you want it to, because there's free will, right? So if you want it to, this card is saying that there's a natural ending that you should allow to take place in your life right now. And if you can allow that natural ending, you have some really promising beginnings coming into play. So just coming out of the past, we have the Three of Ariel. And this card is a very strong work card, right? The text actually reads, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors and working with others. So this card is a great harmony card. It's a great card of getting work done. And it's a great progress card for career and life purpose. And so those energies are just sort of coming out here, but they're coupled with the Four of Water right below. And the Four of Water is a card of discontent or boredom. And in this card, you can see that this cup here, which is still standing and very much upright, is in the foreground. And you have all of this beautiful high energy coming down this way. But all that's being focused on is down over here. And basically the focus is then on lower energies and not higher energies. You have all this light coming up here and all these cups down here, and that's where the focus is, not on the forefront. So this card is a reminder that, it's a good card in the sense that it's always important to note if you have a card like this that says you have cooperative work environment and you're getting good work done and you're enjoying, what you're doing as far as the work goes or the environment, and then this card comes up. This card is telling you, though, that there's a certain amount of emotional dissatisfaction. And there's nothing wrong with taking inventory and recognizing, okay, I like my career or my life purpose to date is okay. I'm not hating it. I like it. It's pleasant. It's not anything that I dread doing. At the same time, it's not emotionally fulfilling either. I'm not really doing exactly what I want to do, and I'm not really, it's just not, I'm bored. I'm bored and I'm restless. That's what this card is. But it's also a lower energy card and a caution to make sure that you're not just focused always on what's wrong or what you don't like about something, okay? It's important to focus on what you do like so that you can create more of that, and then what you don't like so that you can work to move that out of your life. But the two have to work together. It can't be just where there's one or the other. So in the middle, we're coming into play here. We have the Six of Michael. And this card usually happens after some kind of strife. If you were looking at, the 5 and the 5 energy, which is change and challenge, the 6 usually is where you can finally get past a challenge and you say to yourself, whew, like, oh my gosh, thank God I made it through that. So it could be that some of you have had a little bit of a challenge come up lately in your career or your life purpose, or something that just didn't feel good to you, something that you went through that just was emotionally or mentally kind of exhausting. This card is here to tell you that you are sailing onto smoother waters. So take a deep breath, because if it hasn't come in yet, it is coming. If you're not feeling it yet, it is on its way. Here we have the Balance card. And the text on the Balance card is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So this card here is telling you, if you have something that's not emotionally fulfilling and you're going to try to do something different, you've made it through some darker times and you're getting close to sailing into smooth waters, this card is saying to take a little bit of time and really balance out this idea, the emotions, the thoughts that are coursing through you. It's also saying that working with others is very important right now. Trying to see others' point of view and trying to really look at where their point of view fits into your goals and dreams will be beneficial for you moving forward in either your career goals or your life purpose goals. It's just a card kind of, in the traditional tarot, it's a card of temperance. And what that mostly means is just really balancing out your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, and making sure that you take all things into consideration before you just jump headlong into something new. Coming into play, we have, after that Balance card, which is kind of cool, we have a Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith, as we talked about before, is a new beginning card. And these cards are so exciting. This is so cool for you, because after you go through the kind of heaviness of this card, and this card can be fairly heavy, letting go of anything, even if you maybe have an inkling that there's something better on the other side, is not easy to do. But at least the universe is right here telling you that if you can work through this energy, which is a little heavier, you will find this energy waiting for you, which is a brand new beginning. And as you go about this brand new beginning, you just need to remember, take your time, because this is going to be powerful new energy coming in for you. You're going to feel like, yes, new beginning, I'm going. But this is saying, just hold on a little bit, take your time, deal with this energy, which is very positive energy coming in, and just balance it out just a little bit, and it will really work for your highest good as far as career and life purpose for these next couple of months. Now, interestingly enough, this Six of Michael that we had in the middle, before we got to Leap of Faith, is exactly the same card coming into play on the bottom, which is Six of Air. These are the same two cards with two different decks. So this is energy that you are really pulling in over the next couple of months. This whole, your ship's coming in, the challenges are over, not over, but there's a break in the, there's a break in the challenges and the actions, and gives you just a little more time. The text says things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation. You might take a trip. For some people, this is an actual trip card, and it was floating with this jumper card, which is the Ace of Fire, which is another card that heralds a new beginning in your career or career advancement. So, I mean, if you were looking at all of these different cards, Pisces, as far as, and you were asking yourself, what is going to happen for me the next couple of months with regards to my career and life purpose, if you can balance out your energies, okay, if you can balance these energies out, you have two super strong new passion. This is passion. It's a direct Ace of Fire passion coming towards you. In the very beginning of the Tarot deck, the Fool's Journey, the very first card, new beginnings. If you can balance that out, you have this surge of energy coming towards you after a wave of relief that things are going to get better. After mentally finally feeling like you're out of the woods and things are getting better. And that's obviously after dealing with this, which is kind of a heavy card. And now let's talk about the card that was underneath the other deck as a basis, which is the Seven of Earth. And this card is about seeds being planted. So once you get through this card here, and you start feeling a little revived again, like you're going to make it, right? Oof, we're going to make it. Getting a little bit better. We're going on to easier terrain here. And you get these new ideas that come in, passionate new ideas. Maybe this is a job promotion. Maybe this is advancement within your career. Maybe this is starting a new endeavor. Or maybe this is life purpose. You just feel like things are going in a new direction. This card says you're going to do the work to lay the groundwork, and then there may be a bit of a delay. And if there is a delay, don't lose faith. And I really wanted to bring this out because if you fought all the way through this, letting go, and you've finally gotten some new energy going, the last thing you probably want to hear is delay, right? It's like, oh my God, like I finally feel like I'm alive again. I'm finally cooking. I'm finally getting going. And now here we go. Possible delay. So if that happens, the message on this card, though, is super positive. I mean, this is Seven of Pentacles. And seven's lucky number. And it says, seeds well planted. Temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. So first of all, don't let worry cause and block the energy you get going and then cause the delay. And if you do have a temporary delay, don't worry about it. Stay positive. It's okay. Now, the card that I pulled from the Soul Purpose deck, or the Life Purpose deck, is Artist. And what a lovely card, because basically this card is saying that, what might bring you your highest good and your great deal of satisfaction in your life is anything to do with the arts, right? Dancing, sewing, singing, I think we had a little bit of S's there. Let's find something else. Painting, anything that has to do with creation. Anything you can create, that you can think up and put in a physical universe for creation. Writing, doing plays, drama, acting, anything you can think of. This will really feature prominently these next 2 months. And even if you don't go after it as a specific career, anything you put your efforts towards in this area will bring you so much joy that it will help your career and life purpose and anything else that's going on in your life. This will bring you such joy that it will really clear your energy and free up your energy for your career and life purpose goals. Now, the messages the fairies had for us are positive expectations. And it was interesting because this particular card talks about making sure that you keep your thoughts and your expectations high, that you don't let this negative energy that we had before, remember this is passing out, but it can always come back in, that you don't let that be a factor in this new energy that's coming your way for life purpose and career. Okay? Positive expectations means you set them there and you don't let them falter. And the reason I say that to you is because, remember this card here, it was saying that there might be a delay. And this card is all about the fairies saying that a lot of times you set your expectations and you're positive when everything's going great. And it's easy to do that, right? You say your affirmations and you get up with that zest and that bump in your step and everything's good. And then you hit a snag or you hit a delay. And then these expectations go wah, 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 like this. And then instead of having positive energy, which is what's going to be the key to taking these new beginnings and seeing you through, and what's going to be the key for working with this challenge energy, okay, is positive, positive, positive. And make sure that you put this in your life over the next 2 months. Somehow, some way, you get into art any way you want to. It could be drawing adult coloring books. It could be, where you get to the coloring book and you take them home and you draw just different pictures. Could be that. Could be singing at home in the shower. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't forget that this is tied with this card. This will open your energy to stay positive. And anytime you feel like your energy is draining, creativity, creativity, creativity. Find something artistic to do with yourself. Now, what I thought was interesting is I usually pull one card from this deck, and we had a jumper card that was hanging on. And this card, look at how lovely this card is. A lovely card of a young lady holding herself, well, a fairy holding herself, and it says self-reliance, okay? Which means, Pisces, that it's all up to you. You have everything you need in this reading for the next couple of months to start a new beginning. So if you're interested in a new beginning for your career or life purpose, it's all there. You have the Let Go card, which of course you have to do in order to get to a new beginning. You have to have some sort of ending to get to a new beginning. You have all of the energy for the Ace of Fire, which is passionate, beginning energy, the Leap of Faith card. You've been giving all these tools. You know that you're going to focus on creativity if you get down at all, and you're going to keep your expectations positive so that you can really manifest these next couple of months. You're not going to worry if there's a delay, because I don't know if you noticed this, but on this tree where it says there's a delay, look at how prolific this tree is, though. This is not a tree that's dying on the vine. It's all there. Everything you need is there. There just might be a short delay, right? A short delay. But this card here is saying that you have what it takes, but you need to self-love and self-care, right? You're your own best friend. You're the person to rely on. If you need picking up, ask your fairies. They're here. Ask your angels. Ask God, Earth Mother, your animal spirit, anything that really resonates with you. If you need picking up, ask a friend. Rely on yourself to follow your intuition, okay? Because it's important. You have everything you need to succeed for the next couple of months here. If you'd like to have a new beginning, it's right there, okay? And so this is saying, messages from your fairies, stay positive and rely on yourself, because you know what you need, okay? Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God and your angels to get you on the right path. Don't lose your faith, and all these beautiful new beginnings are coming to you. Okay, so I will be back in September for your next couple of months reading for life purpose and career, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. And love and light always. Thank you so much.